the regular games, or regular Fortnite, which we've been doing, we are playing NBA2K20. Oh shoot, I accidentally went into the wrong league. But we're actually going to go into my league. Once I exit this one, we'll go create a new my league where I randomly select one team to use, and there will be a fantasy draft. So, what the heck? I'm very sure that league was just deleted. Well, I mean, it didn't take too long to make. But we're actually going to go with current NBA teams and start in the off season. And setup options, yes. Okay, we are going to actually, when and if we play, it'll be 5-minute games. So, everything is going to be normal. Normal NBA. Except when I can get to the fantasy draft place. I don't know if I'm allowed to do it at this point. Fantasy. Yeah, I think we do need to go to custom league, which we'll go completely normal teams. And then, as you see, fantasy draft is right here. So we do have to go into custom league, and we are actually going to be playing a regular 82 games. Which draft order? I don't know. Player pool. Alright, so I'm actually thinking about doing one, or like making a little bit more mine. A little bit. Should we allow trading? Yes. But I always turn half these things off. So that means trade logic would be off. So I don't want... there will be a trade deadline. These two, There. Those are the only things that I'm taking off. Which is probably a lot, but it works well. So, how we'll randomly select this team is we'll hold this, and in 5 seconds, when I count down, is the team we'll be using. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Atlanta Hawks. I was 3 away from Celtics. There we go. The Hawks. So advanced. This is gonna be fun. As long as we have the 5th overall pick, which I know. Okay. Choose player. We have LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. This is actually, or we can go for a huge point guard, but I think I'm gonna take Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James goes 6. So we're actually gonna simulate to my next selection. Which I'm pretty sure we gotta watch out for 26. Okay, choose. Is he still on the... This is what I wanted to go with, is Spencer Dinwiddie and Paul George. But there are some better point guards. Or do we go for a shooting guard or a center? We do have Steven Adams, which I'm actually going to pick Steven Adams, and we're going to go to... So it'll be 5 right here. Is Kyle Lowry still on the board? Eric Bledsoe, Spencer Dinwiddie. And now, because this is going to be a lot longer of a simulation, I have to take Spencer Dinwiddie. I got better than what I wanted, so we're actually 26 next round. We are going to be doing all rounds. So we have to get down to 26. Sorry, we'll let choose player. We got view draft picks. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Steven Adams, Spencer Dinwiddie. So right now, I'm gonna... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna go for a shooting guard. I like Karis LeVert. He's young. But I'm also got to look at the power forwards. I'll take Marcus Morris, because I'm confident in his skills. So now we got to go to... pick 5 is where we are. So choose player, and Karis LeVert's still on the board. So now I think we need to go with a backup, probably another shooting guard would be good. So we were one. Okay, I'm not. Well, I'm thinking we get Brooke Lopez to back up. That's a good steal in the 6th round. So we've got. Is Derek? I don't think Derek Rose now. So these are the point guards. Patrick Beverly would be a snag for us, but this is our lineup so far. So we do have. I'm thinking if we can land Patrick Beverly, that'll help with our defense a lot. When we have Kawhi, we'll have Patrick Beverly. I mean, I'm confident that we can make it far in the playoffs. But now it's just time to wait. Alright, so our pick. George Hill. Okay, I'm looking at draft picks. I'm saying because he's a little bit younger, I'm actually going to go with a shooting guard. I could get Andre Iguodala. The only thing is, he's a lot older. Could get the 3-point score in Danny Green. He's a little bit younger, but he's 3-and-D. He's good at defense. I think that's a solid selection by us. Okay, choose player. We need that power forward, because I know how good Kawhi Leonard is, that I'm not a whole ton worried. I've heard some good things about Ilyasova, but we're in round 9, and Isaiah Thomas just went off the board, which I don't think I would have taken him. But we are actually going to try and get the best fit, I think, for a small forward. The youngest we can get is Torrey Craig. And we get defense in 3, which I think are some factors that I'm taking into consideration. No, Grant Williams. Alright, so we right now are. I think we've got a very good team so far, but I'm worried. Kelly Olynyk is an absolute snag. Not gonna lie. Look, if you look at all positions, centers are not going off the board, but I'll take Kelly Olynyk. And look, the first 6 picks were centers. Oh. Out of the first 10, 8 were centers. Centers are starting to actually go off the board more, which it doesn't bother us since we do have a solid center lineup. We, however, I think I'm gonna look for maybe another shooting guard, power forward, or point guard. So we have to look at shooting guard, power forward, point guard. I'm not like shooting guard. Now power forward. I think James Johnson. Yeah. No, I was when I went to get my backup. James Johnson was there. He's a little old, so we're gonna look at. But we could get. No, I don't want Ken Bees. Well, we could get some 3s out of Utah more, but we can get enough inside out. No, score. Inside out playmaker. Okay, I'm gonna take Shaquille Harrison, and if he ever plays for us, it'll be a little more interesting to see how he does. So, as we're viewing our draft picks, we right now, I think, are going to look for a power forward, point guard, and small forward. But small forward will be the least of my concerns. Point guard. Why is there an H right next to Jerry and Grant? Ah. Get 3-point specialist and Brad Wanamaker. These outplaying. I remember Teodosic. I'm gonna take Wanamaker. Wait, ooh, we need to look at the small forwards and James Johnson. We could honestly get. I need a rebounder. We'd go all the way down here for a rebounder. Alright. Inside scoring, 3-point scoring. Alright, we've got the rebounding bigs. Which we've got a very, I'd say, Boban just went off the board. Joakim Noah is actually the best, so we are going to honest. Let's look at small forwards. I'm very sure that you were one of my potential small forward picks. Who's the young? Okay, we'd have to go all the way down here to get someone under 20 years old. But we do have some 30-year-olds. And I think Nicholas Batum is asking for too much money. Kent Bazemore also. If I go down to court. So, for that reason, we're actually heading out right to point guard. I always do that. Don't we need another point guard? Yeah, we let Brad Wanamaker slip through our hands. But I also think we can get Raul Neto, Corey Joseph, or Brandon Knight. I'm gonna go for Raul Corey. I'm just thinking perimeter playmaking. I'm looking into. We took Corey Joseph, and that is the end of the draft. So Raul Neto is in free agency. If I ever need him, I'll go. Okay. So I'm actually gonna create, edit, or load and download a draft, or I'll download a draft class. User created draft class. Official 2021 draft. So there you go. Boom. Yes. Alright. So let's view our team. So we have Spencer Dinwiddie, Patrick Beverly, Corey Joseph for the points. For shooting guards, Karis LeVert, Danny Green, and Shaquille Harrison. For our small forwards, we have Kawhi Leonard and Torrey Craig. For power forwards, we have Marcus Morris Sr., Ersan Ilyasova, James Johnson. And for our center game, which I think is a good center game, Steven Adams, Brook Lopez, and Kelly Olynyk. I think we got a steal on Kelly Olynyk, to be honest. Because now we're taking a look at other teams. That's going to... Curry and Heel. That's... The 3 points are just going to fall from those two. Celtics, so they've got a solid roster now. I would love to trade for Shy. I will trade... I'm just looking. Who do we have for a point? I could trade Spencer Dinwiddie. Because I don't think Shy was... No, I don't... No, Shy wasn't there when I was going for a point guard. I don't know when he was taken. Look, you see, everybody's on such a small contract. I think I'm going to actually extend their contracts. There's a way you can easily extend it, so... Trade Finder for Spencer Dinwiddie. And if needed... Oh, I can't put Pat Bev. Pat Bev is the heart and soul of... One of the heart and... The one of the most defensive point guard. So, and Corey Joseph on the board. I'm seeing if they'll offer up Shy. If they'll offer up Shy, then we're gonna take it. They don't put Shy on the board. They're offering PJ Tucker a center. No. All right, back. I'm actually gonna do this myself, and I would very much hope that they'd. Okay, we've got to add 2 untouchables. Those are our most important players right there. So we are going to propose a trade of player Spencer Dinwiddie. Let's see what they if they want to, because they already have. Oh, that's a shooting guard. I will offer Karis LeVert as well. I'm very much wanting him, because then we do have Patrick Beverly to also. That's gonna be filthy. Rebounding. All right, for Shy. Invalid trade. Okay, so we'll remove Karis LeVert and see what. Spencer Dinwiddie's got too big of a contract. In order for them to get it, we'll just put Kadeem. Alright, so yes. Alright, Celtics can't do anything with their money situation. I would very much want Shy. So, I'm gonna try. I'm thinking, what can I do to get him? Or I could make a custom player like him, but lose another player in free agency. That's what I think I'll end up. This is a hack. It's like basically trading without, we just, so I'm gonna go into my custom or creative players. You can see point guard. Yeah. So do we have a shooting guard besides one that's already 83 overall? We got an 85. I'm gonna make, okay. So, his name will be Dante Stewart, point guard, shooting guard, point guard, with the height of 6'4", 208 pounds is what will help. 215 pounds, I guess. Shoes and gear. Pro Legacy model. Alright, yeah, they did it. I'm going to put in colorway. The shoes that I think some of my favorite shoes. You have to go all the way down here to find them. Right here. Paul George PG4. I have a pair of these. And not okay. We're just gonna go model done. But I love the Paul George 4s. And I think there's some of the best basketball, or some really good basketball shoes. I think Paul George does make a good basketball shoe, but what happened to Zion's very unfortunate. So that may be a reason why I'm not sure I want to change, or I should wear the Paul George 4s. But I think I've had Paul George 4s. I haven't had them for long enough to officially say they're a very good shoe. So I'm also going to get the Paul George 3s, which I have. And yeah. The only thing is you can't see the shoe very well on his feet because of that little bar that's showing the rebounds. That's annoying. So we're actually going to, what's it called? Import player DNA. Use NBA player. And of course it's on the Celtics. So we can get Shai Gilgeous Alexander's play import appearance and attributes, import appearance, keep attributes, import attributes, or keep appearance. So we're going to there. Complete. Keep changes and return. And he comes out to be an 83 over 80. Where'd he go? I forget his name. 83 overall. So we're going to add. Oh, we're gonna have to. I didn't realize how we're gonna have to work this out. Okay, so very quickly we're gonna go to roster. This doesn't work, then we're gonna re-sign Karis LeVert, free agents. Okay, negotiate contract. Please, I'd love to. Okay, so I think we're gonna delete from roster. Actually, we're gonna get rid of. We won't have Karis LeVert because I can. That's gonna be for 2 days. So we're actually gonna simulate to the end right here. Simulate 2 days. Always have CPU. We have to be aware of any injuries that happen. James Johnson hairline. Okay. Have CPU adjust rotation. All right. So now Karis LeVert must be out of free agency. He is. So now we're gonna create a player. Go back to the player and add to free agent pool. And we're gonna go to free agents, sign him, negotiate contract. You have enough room under hard caps. If you have fewer than 14 players on your team, you may sign a player for the league minimum. You do not have enough room under the hard cap. So, I may have to sacrifice another player just to get him on. That's why this is going to be a pain. So we're going to have to delete him from roster, just so no one else can get him. As we'll go to player finder, look under love. Okay, just that. I know no one else has that type of last name. Where is he? He is in Washington. So, salary cap table. Okay. Team, dead cap. Alright, so we're working on it. I may end up adding him in next season and getting him in free agency, but that'll be where Shy's at a better point. So we're in a very tough situation. We lost a good player, and basically the only shooting guards I can replace him with are D's. So I guess we'll just play out for till about here, and we'll see. Danny Green sprint, and when we need Danny Green. Okay, that's good. Well, we're not doing too good. Kelly Olynyk broken toe. Yeah, Danny Green. Okay, that's good because we Shaquille. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the season stats. Team stat. Oh, they're 5-0. Oh, it's nice. Alright, so player stats. You guys are doing very good. Okay, we're actually gonna go to Shaquille Harrison. You have not played a single game. Wow, okay. Danny Green's gonna need a game, which is solid. High scores, or Spencer Dinwiddie and Kawhi Leonard, as I intended. So, I'm actually gonna put him back into the league and do everything I can to actually sign him. If not, then that's very unfortunate. Alright, negotiate. Cap holds. Okay, finance. What do I do to get you do not under the hard cap? Okay, so we've got to delete him from roster again. And just to be fun, I'm going to put in this player which I created. We're not going to pick him up. We're going to see how the table turns with him. Actually, simulate to. We're going to. I'm going to go to. Okay, for now. See how many people are named John. 9. James John. Stanley John. Tyler John. Cameron John. Emil John. Keldon John. Elise John. Wesley John. BJ John. John. Is he. Okay, for you. Oh, he's still there. I didn't think he'd still be there. Wanna go? Nope, can't even sign him. So, I don't know if anybody will sign him. We'll see when fill out roster manually. Yes, manually. We'll actually see if we can fill him out with it. Alright, then we're actually gonna fill out roster automatically. We've won one game, and now we're looking for player finder. His name Richards. Okay. Josh Richardson, Malachi Richardson, and John. He's still in free agency. So, I guess I don't have a plan. Who did they sign for us? Devin Harris. So, I thought it'd work better, but it really didn't. So we're actually going to go to season stats and look at player stats. Is Shaquille Harrison... No, he's not playing. How many points has Torrey Craig scored this season? Come on. Now, you've got 13... Okay, James Johnson. I really expected more. 21 points this season. 35, 40, 40, 58, 75, 86. 87, 133, 192. He's almost at 200 points, 54 runs, 28 assists. But you do have... How many... Yeah, he does have some turnovers. But... Yeah, I don't... Out of all people, I thought I'd see you with more three-pointers. How many points a game are you getting? 8. That's a solid amount. We're actually going to play this game. And look at the uniforms. We're going to go... Oh, well... Looks like we're playing against LeBron James. It's completely fine by me. Oh, John Wall and LeBron James. Speedy. I think John Wall was picked just before Spencer Dinwiddie. Since if we could have gotten him, that would have been a steal. They've got a good roster. Because they had a pick right after us. So I think we may have lost out on John Wall. Because they got... I think they chose LeBron James right after I did. Doug, I don't want you to see this at all. Please, please, don't show this to me. Well, team manage. Please, I don't like those. Don't wait. Ah. I'm not sure that's what they wear going into a game. Dress like a pro. I'm sure some people do, but they dress however they want to dress. Alright, so, you're gonna see. Come on, get it. Yes. Right to Dinwiddie. right down. No one was gonna be able to keep up with him. Oh, I'm honestly, I wasn't 100% trying to do that. I wanted to give him a good old shot fake, which didn't happen. Alright, there we go. We actually. There, Danny Green. Come on, Dinwiddie. I'm not very good at defense, but I'm still gonna play on-ball defense. Oh, whoa. I'm a very jumpy type of player. Oh, wow. How did you just run by him when you're trying to block him? Doesn't make any sense. Ooh. Right there. Into the bucket. It doesn't go. Alright. So, I'm actually going to stream to end. Alright. But, we are actually going to end the stream. Because I am getting annoyed with the way the team's playing. And, yeah. So, I'll actually see you in the next stream. Don't know when it's going to be, but when I post it, I'm not sure if it'll be 2K, Fortnite. I'm looking at a new game that I have played. Oops. Mike. As I'm looking at my games, I could play. I don't have a whole ton of options. I guess the only games that I could really, because we have 2K19, FIFA 18, Madden 18, NBA 2K18, NBA 2K18. I think this is the worst 2K. I think this is the first NBA I got on PlayStation. But, I do not know what game we'll be playing, because I do have Anthem, which last time I went to play it, I couldn't play it for some reason, because it said you weren't signed to PlayStation Network, when clearly I do have PlayStation Network if I'm able to play Fortnite. And, yeah. So, like, there are quite a few games we could play. 2K20's over there. We can play Spider-Man. We may go into Spider-Man. And we have downloaded games we could play. I think Dauntless, stuff like that. But if you want Spider-Man, comment, and I'll restart the entire thing just to play it, because it was really, I think I didn't beat the game, but I was 44% done, and then really could not beat this single level. I tried a lot, and I couldn't beat it. So I'm open to doing those games, but just leave a comment on what you want, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Spider-Man.